Hello, everyone. This is John Jenkins here, and this is I guess my latest atheist Christian sermon. Uh, my latest atheist Christian sermon. So, uh, yeah. Uh, what was I gonna say? Yes, I have an atheist Christian sermon today. We're going to be going to Genesis chapter one. Genesis chapter one. So why don't I go ahead and load this up? Uh, Genesis 1. Okay. Genesis 1 NIV. We're coming out of we're coming out of Bible Gateway. Alright, Bible Gateway, Genesis 1. In the beginning, Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now, now the earth was formless and empty. Uh, Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit was hovering over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. Verse 5. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day. And God said, "Let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water." So God made the vault and separated the water under the vault from the water above it. And it was so. God called the vault sky, and there was evening, and there was morning, the second day. Verse 9. Verse 9. And God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear." And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants, and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it according to the various kinds." And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seed according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the third day. The third day. So these are the first, according to Genesis, these are the first 3 days of the existence of everything that exists. The first 3 days. We didn't get all the way through to the seventh day. We're gonna stop at the third day. So anyway, so let's get a sound. Okay, hold on a sec. All right. So, okay, this is going to sound incredibly racist. This is gonna sound incredibly racist and insensitive, especially coming from a black guy. But I was out. I was out in the neighborhood. I live in Uptown Chicago. I was out in the neighborhood, and I was walking through the neighborhood with my shirt off, and there were there were many African Christians in the street. There were many African Christians in the street throughout the entire Uptown neighborhood. I got stopped 3 times by African Christians, and I guess they were having their summer Christian festival at the African church, and they wanted to invite me to their church um, to celebrate with them, to celebrate Jesus with them. Obviously, I'm the atheist Christian. I'm the atheist Christian. So uh, so but uh, so 3 different African. I don't. I'm not sure if they were from the same African church. I don't think they were, but 3 different African Christians stopped me on the street, gave me their tracts, their Christian tracts, and invited me to their church. And like I said, this is gonna sound extremely racist, but you know, African Christians have the most. Uh, African Christians have the most. Uh, African Christians have the kindest, gentlest, friendliest, most judicious methods of rejecting people they don't like. But they will treat you they they will treat you like a pauper in a way that makes you feel like you're being treated like a king. They know how to put you. They they know how to put you down so gently that you feel like you're being lifted up. And like I said, in my younger days, uh, in my younger days when I turned hard right, when I became a fundamentalist Christian, I was naive. I was naive, and I was thinking, well, hey, you know, hey, I'm a college educated black man. Uh, I thought that I thought that I was, uh, I thought that basically, I was a college educated black man, and I thought that I thought that I was hot stuff because I went to college and because I had never gone to prison. Plus, I thought I had an automatic in with the African community because uh, because because obviously I'm the descendant of slaves in America. At least according to 23andMe, I'm the descendant of slaves in America. So uh, so I thought that I had an automatic in with the African community. I thought they were going to be praising me as their foothold to a life in the United States. But to make a long story short, if you're the average Black American, if you're the average Black American Christian, most African Christians see you as a liability because they don't want people, uh, you know, they don't want people Michael Browning their church members, and they don't want their church getting raided for one reason or the other. A lot of them are on green cards, so if they get caught messing with uh, pretty much any Black American, they're probably going to get deported. So most African Christians see Black American Christians as being a liability, and the news media certainly doesn't help. So African immigrants are often held up as being these super accomplished, super great people, and Black Americans are all basically Tupac and Biggie Smalls. Uh, so yeah, so like I said, I used to try to ingratiate myself with the African community. They seem to be really wealthy. They seem to have I often saw them driving, Denali's or what's that other one? What's that other one? I forgot the name of that other one. Uh, it's the other one, the other big one. Uh, Navigator, Lincoln Navigator. That's what it was, Lincoln Navigator. So they drive the Denali's, the Navigators, the Escalades, stuff like that, and they've got big families, and all their families are so well dressed and so all this stuff, and they seem to. You see him in some of his cushy jobs and stuff like that. So I wanted that life for myself. But like I said, most Africans see Black Americans as being a liability. The reason why I came from Genesis 1, the reason why I came from Genesis 1 is that a lot of times in life you're going to have to come up. You're gonna have to build. You're gonna have to build it yourself. You're gonna have to build it yourself. You're gonna have to risk rejection. You're gonna have to risk failure. You're gonna have to build what you need by yourself because you're not going to be able to just hop on the descendant of slaves bandwagon, because there is no descendant of slaves bandwagon except in prison. So you're not going to be able to hop on the descendant of slave bandwagon and get an easy life. You're gonna have to build it yourself. You're gonna have to get your life together. You have to like I said many times before. You're gonna have to build the building on your way up, and you're gonna have to build your wings on the way down. So like I said, that's my atheist Christian sermon for today. If you like the video, please like it. If you'd like to share it, please share it. If you didn't like it, please dislike it. If you want to leave a comment, make sure to follow YouTube's commenting rules. If you are interested in subscribing, please subscribe. Uh, yeah, so that's all I wanted to say for this video. Have a great day, and like I said, I'm not supposed to be making videos on Saturday, but today's a big day for me. So today's a big day for me. So I just completed 3 months since my psychiatrist lowered my dosage. So she basically cut the dosage of my uh, uh, cut the dosage of my psych medication by by almost one half. So for the last 3 months, I've been doing one half the dosage, and I haven't had any major problems. So this is a good sign for me. So have a great day, everyone. Everyone, and I'll keep monitoring that though. So have a great day, everyone, and goodbye.